Well, good afternoon, guys. I am back on live. And yes, I know this is like the third time I've gone live today, but do you guys not like it? No, I'm kidding. But I just thought I'd go live again while I drive. Anyways, the sun is going to be right in my face, so I apologize in advance. Can't see. And I'm sorry I look tore up in like my lives today. I apologize. I just honestly did not feel like doing anything with my hair today because of my appointment today. Because of going to therapy, I just was like, I don't want to do my hair. So I didn't. And I've been cleaning and doing laundry and stuff like that anyway, so I was like, nope, I'm not even gonna bother doing my hair or anything like that. On the other hand, I'm gonna do my hair tomorrow because I have my interview. So I don't want to do it until tomorrow though, because I want the curls to be more fresh. Because I know if I do my hair today, the curls will last tomorrow and they'll still look good. It's just I want them to be more fresh looking when I go in for my interview. So, yeah. It is 5:16. I'm going to pick up my mom from work. I don't know if I mentioned that. And then after that, we're going to go home. And me, my husband, and Gabriel are going to go and look for a costume for him for Halloween. Not really sure what we're going to get him yet. He's like not, I don't think he understands, but he'll pick something. We'll pick something. But the store my husband wants to go to, I think they're expensive for their Halloween costumes. I don't really know, but I did want to do a story time while I drive, though. While I drive, not while I drive. I don't know why I said that. I want to do a story time while I drive to get my mom. Because I don't know why it just came. I started thinking about it earlier, and then I was like, oh my god, I don't think I ever even told this story to you guys. It's a really crazy story. And you guys are gonna be like, what? It's not funny, so I don't know why I'm laughing, but I just think it's really crazy. And it's honestly scary if you think about it. Oh my god, it's so sunny, I can't even hardly see turning. Okay, so to start off, I have a friend who, hey girl, what's up, Latina J? So, I got a story for you guys. I don't know why I'm laughing still. Anyways, it's really crazy. So I have this friend that lives in Louisiana. He used to live here in California. And we actually, we met them when we were all little. When me, him, and my brother were little. They ended up moving to like Texas. They didn't move to Louisiana. Well, anyways, my dad, when I went on the road with him back before I became a senior in high school, it was right before I started my senior year, and I went on the road with him, and we ended up going through we went through Louisiana. We ended up stopping in and spending a couple days with them because my dad had to wait for more orders to come through for him to do his job. And so my friend that we know, he really wanted me to hang out with him, and he wanted to take me around Louisiana, which I think he lived in Brobridge, or however you say it, Louisiana. So he wanted to take me around and take me to the mall and take me a few other places and to hang out with some of his friends. So we went to go pick up one friend and his girlfriend, because he had a girlfriend at the time. And then we were going to go pick up another friend, but his mom told him he couldn't go out. And so after that, I'm only telling you guys this story so that way I can get to the point of what I'm actually going to tell you guys, because it's not going to make sense. So, anyways, the one that had the girlfriend, after me and my dad had left Louisiana and we were going on different runs and stuff like that, my friend had actually texted me telling me that the second friend that we picked up, or the second friend that we were going to pick up, he couldn't hang out with us at that moment, but later on in the day he did. We ended up hanging out with him. Well, anyways, after me and my dad left Louisiana, he texted me and he goes, I gotta tell you something. And I said, okay. He goes, my friend thinks you're really cute and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, okay. And then anyways, let's just fast forward all of that. The other friend, the one that had the girlfriend, while I was there, she thought that she was pregnant. And so my friend's mom was like, okay, well, if you think you're pregnant and you missed your period and all of that, then you should take a test. She ended up taking a test and it came back positive, so she was pregnant. She really was pregnant. So they ended up having a daughter. But I think they ended up breaking up before she even had the baby. And he started getting at me. He started saying I was super cute, he really liked me, and all this other stuff. And I was like, okay, but you have a daughter, you have somebody. What are you doing, dumbass? You can't go ahead, so why are you even getting in the other fucking lane? Excuse my language. Anyways, he started getting at me and stuff like that, which was kind of weird at first, but then I really started to like him. And we would text all the time. He told me he was gonna get me a plane ticket out there, or a train ticket, however I wanted to go out there, because I told him I wouldn't go on a plane. So he's like, okay, well then I'll get you a train ticket and I'll pay for you to come out here and you can just stay. And that's back when I was having a lot of problems with my parents. Like, I was rebelling, I wasn't acting right. So I was like, okay, I was totally down for it. And let me just tell you right now, before I even get into the rest of the story, that I am so glad that I never went out there, because this could have been me. So, oh my God, back in June of this year, yes, I got a text from my friend, and he's like, hey, I have some crazy stuff to tell you. And I'm like, okay. And he told me it's about his friend, the one that was trying to get at me, the one that has a daughter. He actually has 4 kids, to be honest. He has 3 kids. No, wait, he has 4 kids. He has 3 kids with his most recent girlfriend, and then the first girlfriend, he has a daughter with her. And she's old enough to understand what's, like, things that are going on now. So I'm pretty sure she knows what's going on with her dad. But anyways, I got a text from him saying that he had some stuff to tell me, and so I was like, okay. And he goes, Brandon got arrested for, I think he said Brandon got arrested for murder or something like that. And I was like, what? I just could not believe what he was telling me. I was like, there's no way. I was like, you're lying right now. And this was right after I had Michael, so I was still recovering and stuff like that. And I just couldn't believe it. I was like, you're lying. And he goes, no, I'm serious. I have somebody texted him an article, or he saw an article on Facebook or something like that, and I'm like, okay, send me the article, I want to read it. And sure enough, his mugshot was right there, and I was like, oh my God. I read the freaking article and I wanted to cry. I was like, I cannot believe that he did this. He really did. He killed so this is where it gets even more sad. He's really weird. He was weird back when even when I liked him, he just seemed off and weird. And that's why I never really pursued anything with him. Like, I never really tried to go out there, even though I really wanted to. I never really tried. But anyways, to move forward with the story, he told me all of that, and then when the story came out, like, pieces and pieces of the investigation started coming out, like, things started coming together, and everybody was trying to find out, like, why it happened. But I guess he was in a relationship with his girlfriend, the mother of his 3 youngest kids, and another girl at the same time. So they were in a polygamous relationship or something like that. I can't remember what it's called. Anyways, they were in that kind of relationship. So they were all aware that they were all dating each other pretty much. Anyways, the girl that he killed one of the girls. He killed not the mother of his children. He killed the other girlfriend. They were arguing because she didn't want to do that anymore. She wanted him to herself, which I don't blame her. That's just fucking weird to begin with. Being in a relationship with one person and then another person on the side, that's just weird. Anyways, he got mad because she wanted it to just be them two, and so he shot her. And when I read that, I was like, seriously, dude, this guy is so fucking sick in the head. And I was talking to my friend, I was like, that he's going to jail for life. Like, he's never getting out. And that's really sad for his kids, because he has 4 kids that are never gonna know their dad. They didn't really even know him to begin with, but they're never gonna know him now, because, I mean, yeah, they may see him, but who would want to take their kids to see their dad in jail and be like, yeah, my daddy killed somebody, over just wanting it to be the 2 of them? Like, is that really worth killing somebody for and losing your life? Because even though you're alive, you lost your life. Like, you're gonna be in jail for the rest of your life. You're gonna be stuck in a little tiny ass room with nothing, and it was worth it to him. Like, I couldn't even believe it, that he was telling me this. And so I was just looking up because it literally, I started thinking about it earlier. And so I looked it up to see if there was any updates. And you know what's so crazy is the girlfriend that he was in a relationship with, the one that he has kids with, she actually bought him the gun that he killed her with, but she bought it for him 2 weeks in advance. So the police are thinking that it was premeditated and he was planning to kill her. So that's even crazier, that he had this planned. And when I was reading this article, his face was right there. Like, his picture was right there, and it was just making me sick looking at it. But so his girlfriend was a part of it, and then his cousin was actually a part of it. He was charged with accessory after the fact. He, I believe, helped hide her body, and then his uncle actually got arrested too. So it was like a whole family thing. It was just ridiculous. And this girl was only 19 years old, and I believe he's 20. I believe he's around my age. I think he's like 24 or 23, 24, 25. He's somewhere around there, because he's around my age. I know he is. So, and then this girl was 19 years old. She didn't even get to, I don't know, but it's just 19 years old, really. I don't know. It's been on my mind a lot since, like, he told me it. Just because, you know what? Thinking about, like, I can't stop thinking about it, because that could have been me. Because I don't put up with shit. And if he would have came at me like that, because I wanted to just be me and him in a relationship, that would have been all bad, and that could have been me. Like, I just think about it in that way. Like, if I would have went out there, yeah, it could have been me that he shot. It could have been me that he hurt. And it's just sad that he even did that to somebody, because he literally stood there and looked at her and shot her. Like, I don't understand how anybody could kill somebody. It's just a crazy situation. I do know that the girlfriend is facing at least 5 years. But he's definitely facing life. I think his cousin and his uncle are going to be facing more than 5 years. I'm not really sure. There's no update on that. I'm going to have to actually text my friend and ask him, because I actually do want to know an update, because, I mean, yeah, it's really sad. His daughter, I believe, is like 7 years old. 7 or 8. Because this happened. No, she's 8 years old. Because I've been out of school for 7 years. I've been out of high school for 7 years. So that means, what does it say? They pay always the highest price. Yeah. It's just sad that now all of his kids are going to have to live without him. They're never going to get to hug their dad. They're never going to get that bond with their dad. They're never going to have that. And it was all because he was mad at her because she wanted to be just them two in a relationship. That's not fair. Like, that's not right. That he would put his kids through that, because he clearly wasn't thinking about his kids when he was choosing to do that. It could have also been the girlfriend in his ear telling him, oh, well, you need to, like, I don't know, it's just sad. I really feel for the kids, and I feel for their mom, because their mom is hurting too, because, I mean, her kids are going to now have to live without their father. And then the kids that he had with the girl that got arrested too, I don't know what's going to happen to their kids. Their kids are probably going to go into foster care unless family can take them in. Michael's crying. Yeah, it's really sad, because now those 3 kids are going to have to live without their mom and their dad for at least 5 years. They're going to have to live without their mom, if not longer. And it's all because he felt like he needed to shoot her. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand the situation, to be honest. I think it's sick, and I don't think it's right at all. So, I don't know. It has just been on my mind, and I just wanted to talk about it and tell the story, just because I'm really hoping that this girl's family gets justice. They have 4 people arrested and in jail for her murder. Like, I can't even wrap my head around the fact that somebody I knew, somebody I was interested in, killed somebody. Stood there, looked at them, and shot them. Like, I can't even. I hope they get fucking beat in jail. I hope somebody freaking hurts them badly in jail. I honestly do, because I think it's so sad that kids have to live without their parents because they make those kind of choices. It just makes me sad. I can't see, guys. I can't see. This is bad. I'm already like halfway to get my mom from work. So, yeah. Man, I've been making some long live videos. Anyways, girl, what are you up to? How is your day going? I just wanted to get on here and talk about it just because it was on my mind, and Michael's in the back seat, bringing him with me to get my mom, and then we're gonna go get Gabriel's costume. I'm really tired. I don't know if you checked out my my last live, but it was the update on my therapy appointment. Are you okay, mister? I hate the sun. It's so annoying. Anyways, I'm probably gonna go in a minute just because I'm gonna be at my mom's work soon, and then I may go live when we go to get his costume, or I may just take clips of him picking out his costume, but I'll have a video, so I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.